This bed is also, this was made out of same pallets that we picked up on the side of the road. And what I'd used for a frame was lattice.
Oh, what a great idea.
The plastic lattice from Lowe's. We just cut it and used roofing nails and nailed it in all around.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're going to meet Lulu. Hi Lulu.
Hi Bob.
And you are in a really nice Ram ProMaster. How long have you been traveling?
I built out my first van with your inspiration about 6 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I was still working, and so I was just using it when I could, but you know, you just have this much vacation time, and I did what I could. I have a daughter who lives in Iowa, so that was kind of my destination when I was first starting out, because I was too afraid to go like nowhere. Then I ended up retiring. Now I can go as I please, come and go as I please.
And so what was the vehicle you were in when you started out 6 years ago?
I was in a Dodge Grand Caravan. I wasn't even sure if I was going to enjoy this. I bought it was old, it was cheap, it was just like $1,900, and it served me well for about 4 years. So when I bought this, it was just this past January, and it wasn't very easy to find a van. I found one dealership that had this van. It's a 2016 Ram ProMaster City. It had 83,000 miles on it.
Wow.
I went and had my mechanic check it out. I brought it, he did the whole once over.
So you found this, and are you full-time or just traveling?
No, I'm traveling. I find that I've been retired for a little over 3 years. As time goes on, I'm home less and traveling more.
Yeah.
I just really, really enjoy it. I've met so many amazing people. We just went to your caravan there. I'm in this little tiny van because I love tiny.
Right.
I just like it. But at the same time, I need elbow room.
Right.
I need headspace. I don't want a lot of stuff.
Tell us your YouTube channel. You just mentioned it.
Okay, it's called Lulu's Way.
So go, folks, go look that up right now.
Yeah, I just started it this past January.
And so you actually have still own your home.
Yep.
But you have family in it.
I have family that lives in my home, which really works out well because they need a place to stay.
Right.
And I get to leave, and my house is taken care of.
Well, why don't we go ahead and go inside and take a look around? Okay.
This is the back door. And what I love about these doors is they do open up. They extend like that, which is terrific. I'll tell you, maybe first I'll tell you about the insulation.
Sure.
Okay, so what I did was, in these channels, all these channels here, it's either the pink insulation was stuffed in, even all around here, this whole thing.
Wow.
Drilled some holes in. I covered them with these flowers, and then all the little holes was the spray foam. Then on this door right here, now I have no windows. No windows back here.
This was a cargo van.
Right. And I thought this is perfect because if I want windows, I can pick where I want them and I can get ones that open and close, right? But you know, I'm kind of liking no windows. So on this panel right here and that one and those two, and then the two on the doors, the sliding doors.
Where windows would be.
Yep. 3 on the ceiling and the entire floor, I used Polar house wrap. It's the insulation wrap. It's a 1/2 inch thick, and it's what they wrap houses in before they put the vinyl siding up. Really easy to work with. I just made templates, cut them out, spray glued them, stuck them on.
Wow.
All over. Did them on the ceiling and a whole sheet on the floor. Very inexpensive. And then I covered all of that with, what I did was I got corrugated plastic, and it comes in sheets like a 4x8, like a sheet of plywood, and I used the same template. I cut them out, I spray glued fabric on them, and industrial strength Velcro. They just Velcroed on. So I don't have all that weight of wood.
You did the build yourself?
I did the build myself with the help of a friend, with some things that I'm pretty handy, but I was concerned with some things about, like, I needed things to be kind of road sturdy, and I didn't want to be saying like, I'll do it myself, and then everything's ripping off the walls when I'm traveling, you know. So he's very, very knowledgeable, and he was very helpful. He's a very, very good friend, and he helped me with a lot of it. This is my bench and my cooler. I'll explain my refrigeration system in a bit, but this is my kitchen, okay? So this has a few stories. So number one is these cubbies that I found in someone's trash on the side of the road. Sure. Except it was 4 it was 4 cubbies wide, so it was too wide. So cut one of them off, and I just painted this side. So now I went to a thrift store and I found these. These are CD towers. You know
what a clever idea.
And these are my kitchen cabinets. And then what I did was I had these wooden boxes here, and I thought, oh God, what I did was I put 2x4s right here, and instead of making this my countertop, I said, all I need is like 3 inches, the 2x4, put the wood on top of this, and then I have all of this. Look at this.
Wow.
Okay, so this is all my cutlery and some dishes, my cutting board, and then these are all my supplements. I'm a big supplement girl. And so I had my passenger seat taken out, and so that's my bed, which is terrific. This is a trellis from Lowe's Garden Center. I made my headboard out of this because this is, this is also like my sofa.
Right.
Yeah. So I sit up here. I have my meals in here, and then I have this this headboard that I thought would be nice because it didn't kind of cut the room in half. But I knew I wanted to be able to sit up and sit back.
Well, I haven't seen a stove, so do you basically just use the Instapot?
Yeah. No, right here. Here's my butane stove right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And here's my windscreen. It just so happened to have this perfect spot for it.
Right.
I didn't even plan that.
Yeah.
I didn't even plan that. I love the Berkey water filtering system, and I built this for this. I just out of scrap wood, painted it, and just have it bungeed on the side here. Love it, love it. And then over here is where I keep my water storage. So I use these Platypus bags.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I have I can fit 3 bags right there. So I love my Berkey, and it's really important. That's really important to me too. And then I wanted it up higher. Then I ended up getting this storage underneath it, which I use for my pee station. I know you're going to ask me.
Yep.
But that's my pee station. Basically, I use a female urinary device that works like a charm. But you have to practice. For solids, I always like to find a bathroom.
Right.
What I do for solids is I thought, okay, the bucket, right? I said, well, I don't have a 5-gallon butt. You know what I mean?
Right. And it takes up space.
I have a 2-gallon butt, right? So I was like, I really don't need that. And I don't need a second one. I was like, I'm just going to use my wastebasket, right? So here's my basket, and this is this is what I use for my trash.
Right.
So now if I need to use it for something else, I just take the trash out, and then in here, I have these scented bags. I take one of these out, and I put it over. And then I have a little bit of kitty litter. I put a little bit of that on the bottom. And then I have these pool noodles, and I cut them exactly the height of this because this is where I want to store them, in this bin. And I just go like this. I just go like that. My friend Bob back home, he helped me build this. This was something that was beyond me. I mean, I can build this. I can figure this out. We found pallets. We started driving around the city. We found pallets. We were looking for like the really good wood, and we wanted it to have all this kind of character and messy, but we wanted kind of a good quality wood. So he built this whole thing out of pallets. I whitewashed it. He cut these little doors out with the hinges. This cooler is 120 quarts. I made my own top with a piece of plywood, and then I insulated it under.
Oh, very
So
very
see,
good.
I put a big thick piece of insulation, and then I was able to put this foam here and then staple on this this fabric. What I use for ice in here is I have 6 of these. And because of the way it's insulated and the way that I have it jam-packed with food, it's very, very efficient. Right over here, what pulls out is, also wrapped in insulation, is my little 9-quart freezer.
Oh boy.
That
Great
fits 6.
Perfectly.
So I got 6 in here. These are freezing once a day. Swap them. So this is my Bluetti. I love Bluetti. I'm struggling a little bit with storing electricity because when I first got this, I had 400 watts of portable solar. When I got this van, I was like, I want to put some on the roof, but I have a tiny, tiny roof, so I can only fit 200 watts. So I got 200. I don't want to deal with the portables anymore, but 200's kind of not quite enough. So I custom made this table, scrap wood again, I don't know how to build furniture. I know how to just put pieces of wood together, but I just use these L brackets and stuff. I just put 4 on each leg, and it's as sturdy as can be. And then I thought I wanted some storage for up here. I didn't want anything too deep. It's not even very easy to find cabinetry that's not deep.
Right.
Medicine cabinets.
Yeah.
Okay. Medicine cabinet at a thrift store for $10.
Wow.
Took the mirror off, and I had all intentions of having it stand up like this because this is high enough. But see where this dips down?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, ah, rats. But then you just put it on its side. And I just have it on its side. And I just use, this is the shelf that's in it, right? It's just going the wrong way.
Right.
And I used that double-sided tape, stuck that up there to hold things, stuck this up to hold things. And this is where I cook.
Right.
So I can cook from here, and I can cook from standing outside where you are. This bed is also, this was made out of the same pallets that we picked up on the side of the road. And what I'd used for a frame was lattice.
Oh, what a great idea.
The plastic lattice from Lowe's. We just cut it and used roofing nails and nailed it in all around. And my lighting, I got these lights. These are the magnetic USB-C charged. And they just, you can dim them. You can set them to come on motion. And then I have all that storage over the cab.
Right.
Yeah. So I just put books and just my first aid kits up there and just some extra supplies. That Opala fan, I use that before I use the Max Air fan just because I can put it right on my face. So here's the bed.
What a clever idea that was.
I keep all these packets of clothes down here, and then I just replenish inside because I don't want to come out here every day to get clothes, and I can't keep them all inside. This is my bag. I go to Planet Fitness and take showers. Seem to always be able to find one.
Right.
I'll make it my destination. I'll be like, that's where I'm going to go this way to get to one. And I have that membership where I can use anyone in the country. And then right here is my little table. This just works really well right here, And I love this little table. Everyone asks me where I got it. And
it is a nice one.
Yeah, I got it at a thrift store, and it was $5. I don't know if you noticed, I didn't have a food pantry inside. So this is where I keep my food. I have 1 and 2. So I have this thing about being stealth. It feels really, really important to me. Not that I'm trying to sneak around and get away with something. I just love having options. The more stealth I am, the more options I have. So as soon as I got the solar panels on my roof and the Max Air fan on my roof, I was like, okay, that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Then I had this idea. I was like, if I could just close them in somehow, that might be really cool. So my niece's husband is a sheet metal guy, and I said, can you make me side panels that go from one end of my roof rack to the other? I want them to be just as tall as the solar panels because I don't want them to block any sun. So he was like, sure. So he came out and he started measuring, and 2 days later, he had 2 of these. And I spray painted them, I primed them, I put 3 coats of white Rust-Oleum paint on them, and then I brought them back to him to install them on the little holes there. Look at that. I say it looks like a work truck to me. When I look at this,
absolutely.
It looks like you don't know, it doesn't look like a ladder. You don't know what it is, but you do not see the Max Air fan and you do not see the solar panels. I'm loving my van. I'm loving this lifestyle. I'm loving the people I meet. It's just fun.
Well, Lulu, thank you so much for showing us your home. You've done an amazing job here.
Oh,
just
thank you.
Really amazing. It's
Thank
beautiful.
you, Bob.
And that extra height in these Pro Masters, that really, really good.
Thanks so much, Bob. I appreciate it.
So folks, if you got anything out of this video, then like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.